It's never a good sign when you're working on a car and this has to come out. So guys, welcome back. We are working again once on the Mini, and I'm going to jump straight in because if you saw the last video, you'll know we had some issues with bolts breaking off and things not going well with replacing the rocker cover gasket, and also putting on the AirTech intake because the hose that we got was wrong. But we are working towards things, but we've still come up with a few issues today. So if you've not seen the last video, or if you're new here, we got a hose for the AirTech intake, but it was too long, and this one is exactly the same. And we did get this from Pro Hoses. So these guys actually supply the hoses for AirTech, but this hose is made for the stock intake. But all we're going to do today is we're just going to cut that to make it fit, because there is a special hose, like a charge pipe, you're supposed to get for these boxes. But because I got this second hand, we didn't get a hose with it. So that's going to be that issue sorted today. We're just going to cut this to size, fit that, and then the intake is done. Now the main job is fitting the rocker cover gasket, and we had some issues in the last video where basically these bolts have broken off. But as you can see, I've started, because what we're having to do today is we're having to drill out those bolts. And I did message Gary from Thor Motorworks, who's helped us with a lot of stuff with the Mini. He said this bracket a lot of people actually just remove because these bolts do break. This one has also done the same. So the bolts have broken in there. So again, I'm going to have to try and drill this one out and then apply a hammer and get that removed, because then that gives us access to all of these bolts around the rocker cover, as you can see in there. Now, the other issue that we had was that the bolts for the rocker cover have just corroded. So we went ahead and got this little nut and bolt extractor set from, I think it was just Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box below. Again, another recommendation by Gary, so thank you very much, just to get one of these. So we're going to hopefully use that today to get off these bolts, and then it's just a case of, once we've done all this hard work, changing over the gasket. And then we have got new bolts as well from MAR Motorsport, which we're going to obviously be putting and resealing that, and then we can put everything back together. So that is hopefully the plan today. Always a bit of a scary thing using a drill on a car. Not my kind of thing. Oh, let's have a look. Let's see if this is working. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's movement. We have movement. Okay, so that's good. Drilling into there. It's a bit of movement. It could just be seized by a lot of years of just whatever. Hello, what do you like? What do you want? Come here. Can you wave to the camera? Look up here, look. You see the camera? You're going to wave? Okay, so there's movement. Gary did say this. He said, oh, bit of tape. You might have to just give it a whack. There we go, there's one. If in doubt, give it a smack. Don't use that in everything of life. I'm just going to say. That one seems... Okay, that one seems good. I think it's this back one. The front one's, like, done. That's the thing. Problem is, there's not really anything that I can pull on. Ah! Hey, there we go. There we go. So that's that one out. So this one technically is redundant. Gary said you don't need it. There's the bolts. We haven't got to worry. Yeah, to be fair, we can just move them in. I do need to get that metal out of there as well. So let's do that. I've got one of these magnets. If you don't have one of these, seriously, the amount of people who are into cars, they don't have one of these little magnets. But, oh, there's a washer on there. I might need that. Anyway, I'm just going to, yeah, try and just go around the engine bay and just pick up some of these shards of metal, because as you can see, I don't know if you can see all that, obviously we're going to be removing the rocker cover, and the last thing I need is this getting into there. So whacking is working. It's loosening off that one. I don't want to break anything. There's movement. Bit of brute strength. Just more whack, more wacky. if it doesn't work. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Success. Right, lovely job. All of this is literally to hold the black plastic cover for the intercooler. That's all this does. Like, no joke. That sits there. There's 3 bolts to hold it in place. It's right in the way of the rocker cover. I can't even get it back on there now. I don't want to put it on there. But anyway, all of that is purely to hold a black plastic cover on. And if I'm going to get an AirTech one down the line, and this isn't needed, then whatever. Anyway, not going to worry about it. Let's just get the rocker cover done. We can get the AirTech on. Everything will be sealed up today. And we can see what the plan would be with this in the future. Cool. Pull these out. HTC leads or whatever you want to call them. These ones just pop off. And then these ones at the back here, you obviously take these off. But then there's also these 2 points here. It's easier to remove them. Just pop them off. Just making sure you remember which one goes where, just because it's then easier in terms of getting access to the back. Some of these aren't going to be an 8, I can tell you. Some of these are going to be like a I don't know, like by the looks of it and the way that they've crumbled away, some of these look like they're going to be like a 2. So that's an 8. Now I'm hoping this bolt don't break. We have got new ones, but I just can't be bothered today. Okay, well that was undone. Please. I did spray a lot of WD-40 on here. And also, from what I've read, the torque spec on this rocker cover it's not high. So, oh well, one bolt has come undone, right? Without having to use our extracting tool. If only they were all like that, wouldn't it be nice? But don't worry, like I say, we've got new bolts. There is only one thing we do have to do today, and I will tell you that it's going to be a bit of a bummer. We have to basically use the spacers. Right, so we are back. We've got a extractor set because this one bolt, I'm going to have to show you guys. Sorry, Cass, is, let me show you. Oh gosh, if you can see that one there. So basically what I've started to try and do is screw into it, and it is just, there's nothing there, it's gone. So I've tried hammering a socket set onto it, nothing is working. I've tried to screw into it and I'm struggling, so I'm going to try and screw into it a bit more, and then I've got one last thing I can try. And my drill's decided to not work. Right, okay. We've got one more thing we can try. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm going to try something that Gary told me to try. See if it works. Use the end of that, hammer it against it, because they're not very tight and it might move. So let's see. So that on there, and then just hammer. Oh my gosh, that movement. Oh my gosh, it's working. Hang on. Softly. Oh yes, it's working. Come on, come on. It's not great when there's a 2-year-old stood right next to me. Can you back up a little bit, please? Yeah. Just gotta somehow caress it round. Oh my gosh, it's worked. Hang on. Oh, I think I've got it. I think we've got it. Oh yes. Come on. Oh. Look at the state of that. I need to make sure you guys can see this. Look at this. Come on, focus. Anyway, you can see, roughly. Look at the state of that. That is atrocious. But it's out. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep that as a memento, especially to show Gary when he gets up the next time. Okay, so obviously we just need to loosen off that rocker cover a little bit, and then we've got the 2 bits to go on. We've showed you this before. It's just the rocker cover gasket, and then also the 4 little rubber O-rings for the spark plug sections. And then also from MAR Motorsport, there we go, Hex stainless rocker bolt kits. But these ones are the ones that didn't come with the spacers. So it actually shows on the back, it says spacers from the old one. This is like 30 quid. You can get it with new spacers for like 70, but we're just going to use our ones. So it just shows you where to put the spacers on the back. So we're going to get that done now. We're going to get the old one off, put the gasket on, then put these nice fresh bolts in that aren't going to have issues with removing. And yeah, get it all buttoned up. And then it's another job done. Thankfully, we got that last bolt out. So again, a big thanks to Gary at Thor Motorworks, sorry, for telling me obviously to just hit it with the end of a flathead screwdriver and just hope that it works. And it has done, so brilliant. Okay, so a little bit of wiggle and it's off. So let's get that old gasket off because this one's leaking. Looks a bit crusty from somewhere. So we'll pull that one off and we'll get the new one on. And yeah, all good to go. Success. I got it wrong slightly, so I'm just going to tell you now. Basically, what we've got in our pack is this. Oh, yep. As you can see here. So you've got this like little rubber donut. So that goes on first into the rocker cover. Some have stayed in there, but I'll replace them anyway because I've got fresh ones. And then in between on the bolt, you've then got a gap here, which is going to be this metal spacer. Just let me get a second set of gloves on. Or a second glove on, should I say, not a second set. So, I'll show you an old one. I don't know how hard this is going to be to get out, so we'll see how this goes. As you can see here, it's this bit. It's kind of this bit that will slide up and down. So, yeah, I've got to try and get them out. I still want to, you know when you think, I don't want to damage it. Hammer. Where did I put my hammer? Yeah. Hit the bottom of it. Oh. Ha, well, that was easy enough. I think. Have I done that right? Let me make sure that I'm looking at the others and I've not just broken anything. Oh yeah, perfect. So all I'm doing is that. Ooh, pop that in between. Don't know if that's focusing in. Nice and simple. Hammer and perfect. That's, where's the old ones? Let's put the old ones on that towel. Let's put the spacers in. There's two. Oh, everyone was like, this might be a hard job. No, getting that bloody bolt out was a hard job. I'm saying that. I'm having great success at the moment. Great success. But this could go horribly wrong in a minute. Now, one of the spacers got absolutely, where is it, mutilated. You might not be able to see that. So we're going to leave, we're just not going to do that one. So we're going to make sure it's at a position which is easy to do. Honestly, it's probably going to be down the back somewhere. So we'll probably go that back left corner. So we won't put anything into this one here. I know it doesn't seem like a lot for people to do this sort of stuff, but for me it is, because I've never done this before. So it's nerve-wracking. I don't want to break something. I don't want to get it wrong. If I get it wrong, I don't want to have to do it again. It's also a pain in the backside. So, yeah, I'm just, anyway, putting that gasket in. And then also with the Victor Rhines, MAR Motorsport again, thank you. You also get the little rings for the spark plugs. So I'm assuming we just pop these out. These aren't easy to get out, are they? I don't think. Let's try them. Oh, do I pop them out from that way? Pit neck. Oh no. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is ruined. That is so stiff. Jeez, how the heck are you supposed to get them out? It's just that screwdriver's just going like through it. Okay, so I've been having a hard time with getting these old rings off here. But actually, someone said get a set of these and put them in. And then if you've got a bit to grip on, which some of these I don't. So actually what I'm doing is I'm going to try and angle that to you. I'm just kind of grabbing the edge where I can and then just wiggle towards me, away, a bit toward. look how easy they come out. I've been doing what others recommend, getting a screwdriver, running it round, turning it upside down, and it's not been working. So yeah, nope to that. Have I? The only issue is you worry about damaging as well, but I think we're good. That seems a little bit suspect there, but I don't think that was me. I think that's someone else. You just need a little pinch in there, rock it back and forth. Boom, out we come. I'm not going to lie, they are on the edges. Oh, so I can't even... Whoops, I don't know where that went. I can't even squeeze them. Look at the new one. Whoops, I'm dropping it. But look at the new one, look. It's got a bit, it has got a bit of go in it, bit of give. That is as, I don't know, it's as hard as a rock. Okay, so time got ahead of me and it's got dark really, really quickly. But basically it's on. But what I want to say is I've got on my phone, let me just show you. It's quite important. So you see this here on my kit, where you've got the pink arrows, 1, 2, 3, and there's 4 over there. That aligns. So basically that one there is 1. That one in the back corner is 2. That one round there is 3. And then the last one is, that one there is 4. The rest of them, so for example, all of these at the front, they are all green. So they are the short ones. So what that is relating to is basically these. Oh, let me put my phone down. These are the ones which are the green arrows. And then there's 4 of these, which are the long ones. So they're the ones that basically are going into the pink arrowed sections. So another one of those finishes, it is pitch black, but the Mini is packed up. And we didn't get everything done today because obviously things set us back, mainly with the bolts not coming out of the rocker cover. But things we didn't get finished. We didn't get the rocker cover bolted up because obviously one of the kind of spaces, the metal spaces, was so damaged that Gary's going to bring us up. So I've tightened them up by hand, just finger tight, so the rocker cover is on. And I changed over the seals on the inside of the rocker cover for the HTC leads. So that's all done. I didn't get time to cut the AirTech inbox. That's fine, just covered it with a glove and then obviously just put the intercooler back on. So main things done though are all the seals for the gaskets, for the rocker cover and the HTC leads, spark plugs, whatever you want to call them. They are all done. I'm chuffed with that. And like I said before, I'm new to all of this. I'm learning. I'm going to make mistakes. Things are going to take longer. I'm not going to have all the tools. So I had to go out today and get some extra stuff from Screwfix because I just don't have all the tools yet. As I go, I'm going, oh, I need this. I'll go get it. Things are taking a bit longer. But either way, I'm chuffed with what we've done today. Car's all packed up. I'm knackered. I'm going in. I'm going to relax, chill, and back to normal work tomorrow. So as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one very, very soon. And thanks for your support. As always, peace out.